Hello and welcome back everyone. Andy Bryan here again from the Soul Pathway. And today within this video I'm going to be providing you with a Soul Pathway Sunday session. And we are going to be looking at the winter solstice and the full moon. Within all of the Soul Pathway Sunday sessions, what I usually do is begin with a guided meditation to relax and let go from the week that has passed, so that you can, really connect with yourself and your soul to embrace the week ahead. We then look at what's coming up, and we're going to be speaking about the solstice and obviously the full moon this week. And then I'm going to be providing you with a reading with my Soul Pathway Oracle cards, and we're going to be looking at the energy of the full moon and the winter solstice here. And then what I thought I'd do for you as well today is provide you with another practice to assist you with, healing those shadow aspects and wounds within you, but more importantly, illuminating aspects of yourself and your soul and releasing that, because this is a really, really good process to release when it comes to, full moons. To get started today, I wanted to share with you an excerpt from this book, 13 Clan Mothers, as we look at obviously the full moon in December. And the 12th moon, which you can see here, is all about, well, you can't see it too well there, so what I'll do is I'll take a picture and I'll put it up on the screen. But the 12th moon is all about gives praise. So let me share a beautiful excerpt from here about gives praise. Thank you, Mother, for teaching me to lift my heart in praise, filling my spirit with gladness for the blessings of the beauty way. You have taught me how to sing, how to rejoice, dance and drum, and how to show my gratitude for the abundance that will come. You have shown me the magic of a change of mind and heart, an attitude made of wisdom that celebration of life imparts. I sing the truth of thankfulness when I greet Grandfather Sun, then send my love to Mother Earth for the life force that makes us one. I thought that was absolutely beautiful, beautiful way of giving thanks and, remembering our blessings as we connect with the season of joy in many ways. We look at the winter solstice, which is the coming of light now, and obviously heading into Christmas time, which is all about celebration. But for me, it's all about, giving and receiving and learning how to connect with one another and accept one another as we are, as one, which is beautiful. I wanted to share with you something here briefly about the winter solstice as well. So let me share that with you here as well. The winter solstice can be referred to as the dark night of the soul. It is a time when the darkness reigns. However, this is not necessarily a bad thing. We need the darkness in order to acknowledge the light. We need the darkness so that we can go within and discover who we really are. And this is actually why I love shadow work. For me, shadow work is really honouring the wholeness and beauty of who you are, like I've mentioned many, many times before. So it's a really, really essential for you to connect with those shadow aspects and those wounds within, those pieces of yourself that you may have locked away, so that you can allow them to re-emerge from within and be accepted and appreciated for all that they are. And that is the beauty of who you are. So let's now start off with a short guided meditation, and then we'll jump into the reading as well, because this is going to be a short but sweet session, but they're usually 45 minutes to an hour long. So let me provide you with a short meditation first of all. So what I'd like for you to do is take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. One final time, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And allow yourself to relax and let go. Free your mind from the past week. Any thoughts that come into your mind and into your awareness, allow them to drift in and then allow them to float away. Float away into the distance, almost as if they disappear altogether. Allow them to float into your awareness and float away all at the same time, so that you can relax, let go, and allow yourself to become present. As you relax and free your mind of thought, quieten your mind and listen to your soul. For your soul is speaking to you in each and every moment, if only you allow yourself to listen to it. So tune in to yourself and your soul now, and whatever arises from within is that calling within you, guiding you to follow your own soul path as you awaken to the true beauty of who you are. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And allow yourself to slowly come back to now. Allow yourself to become present and connected with who you are again. And what we'll do is we'll jump into the reading and see what comes up for the full moon. As there is a lot of energy at the moment, if you're going through this time and you're finding it challenging, sit down and acknowledge your shadow. Connect with those wounds within and allow yourself to acknowledge them for all that they are. Within the process of the full moon, the sky is lit up at night and it illuminates those aspects within ourselves so that we can love those aspects that go unseen. So if you find yourself in this challenging time, allow yourself to embrace whatever is coming from within, so that you can step into the light. So let me dive over to the reading here, and what I will say as well, towards the end I'm going to provide you with an exercise to help you illuminate and explore some of those shadow aspects. So stay tuned with me. Okay, let's jump over to the reading. So I've got it all set up here, all set up for this reading. If you have any questions or comments throughout this reading though, please be sure to leave me a message in the comments section. I'll be sure to answer any questions that you may have, and we'll have a discussion together. Full moon, let me read what I've written about the full moon in my Soul Pathway Oracle card booklet here. So bear with me while I find it. Number 32, here we go. Full moons occur when the sun and the moon are opposite one another. They represent the culmination of energies, the completion of one cycle and the beginning of another. When the full moon is at its fullest, it illuminates aspects of ourselves which were previously hidden. As our wounds become visible, it is an opportunity to let go, release, and use the power of your intention to manifest what you truly desire. If you have chosen this card, and this is the ideal time for you to balance and integrate your energy within. Notice any situations that may be ending in your life. Allow closure to occur in order to make space for the new. Bring your visions to mind and manifest them into your reality. Beautiful, beautiful. And now let's actually provide you, well, let me give these cards a shuffle and see what pops up within the reading. Using my Soul Pathway Oracle card deck, and if you would like a pack of this Oracle card deck, you can find a link to that below this video. You can now purchase them on Etsy actually. They're available to purchase on Etsy. The sad thing is you won't be able to get them before Christmas now, but if you do order, obviously you'll get them in the new year and in January. So there will be a link below this video to purchase these cards if you feel cool to do so. But they're beautiful cards anyway. So let me just see what pops up. Pull that one out. Second one there. Let's pull one more here as well. Okay, let's see what shows up. And I'll put these cards to one side. Beautiful, beautiful. First card is a lovely card, to be honest, and it's the spirit animal of the deer. And the deer is all about that gentleness, being gentle with yourself and others. Let me go over to here and I'll share that with you here. So it's an absolutely beautiful card, but often we see deer in nature and they're very gracious, they're very royal animals in many ways, but this is all about obviously you being gentle with yourself and others through this time. Now let me head over to the card and see what the card says as well. The spirit animal of the deer brings the message of gentleness. Deer are highly sensitive beings who have a strong sense of intuition. They have a calm approach to life and meet challenges with grace. In some cultures, deer symbolize the heart chakra as they express love freely. If you have pulled this card, then it is a message to be gentle with yourself and others, like I've mentioned. Show love, kindness and compassion to everyone on your journey, for we all have our unique path. Tune into your soul and embrace inner harmony as you make your way through the forest. So that's obviously a very, very beautiful card. And if we think about what is going on in the world right now, it can be challenging for each and every one of us. We all have to respect one another's perspectives with regards to how they view their own life and the world around them, and appreciate one another for who they are. I saw a lovely post on Facebook the other day, and it was saying that if you have your family around this year, be sure to love and cherish them, for the time that they have here. For this may be your last Christmas with them, And you could say this is for everybody really. We have to honour and cherish everyone in our lives. Honour that blessing and be gentle with ourselves and others, and accept one another as we are. So that's a beautiful message there. And it's all about connecting with your heart. Your heart has a way of guiding you each and every moment, showing that love. And love can be expressed from one another, but the most important thing is it's always expressed from your heart. So share that love during this time, but be gentle with yourself. More importantly, with regards to this full moon, be gentle with yourself and maybe the emotions that are appearing within your life right now. Okay, so let me share with you the next card I've got here as I put it down, place it down. The next card we've got here is the spirit animal of the swan, and the swan is is very much about love as well in many ways. But let me again read from my pack here, or my little booklet. Okay. So the spirit animal of the swan resembles love, trust and grace. Swans teach you to honour the sacred gift of life as you apply grace to your journey. Symbolically, they are the representation of love, and it's said that when you see a swan, that love is nearby. If you've chosen this card, notice how love is blossoming in your life. Now is the time to trust in the divine as you surrender to the plan of Great Spirit. Pay attention to your feminine intuition and allow this to guide you instead of trying to force an outcome by placing expectations. Go with the flow and let everything unfold naturally for you. Believe in your heart, for what is meant to be will find a way. And that's a very self-explanatory card there, but it's very, very beautiful. Applying grace to our journey, and when it comes to unconditional love and divine connections with regards to the soulmates or even the twin flame in your life, you need to honour them for as they are and allow the journey to unfold as it's meant to. Apply grace to yourself in the knowing that first of all you need to love yourself, and as you love yourself you can then grow and evolve and accept this divine connection in love. So the swan is in many ways teaching you that. Okay, and we go over to the final card here, and I'll put that over there, just about fits, and it's the mentor. And you know what they say about the mentor: when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And this is all about, you know, finding and seeking someone that can help guide and support you on your journey as you awaken to who you are, so that you can let go of old conditions and patterns that no longer serve you, so that you can embrace the pathway ahead. But a mentor is always someone that has gone through the journey themselves. So you want someone that's experienced some of the challenging situations that you have, to help you guide you through some of those situations and challenges in your life. Okay, so let me again share with you what I've got from my Soul Pathway Oracle card booklet here, and I will read that out for you now. Okay, the mentor is a key character within your journey, a spiritual guide as you move through challenges and obstacles. Tangible steps and accountability are crucial as you transcend and allow your consciousness to shift. Mentors have paved the way before you and can offer great insight. However, it is up to you to walk your own path, even as they offer you support. If you've pulled this card, then it is a time to seek a mentor to advise you through or during this phase of your life. Continue to listen to your soul though. Let your conscience be your guide. Your pathway will unfold in a way that is unique to you. That's a beautiful set of cards there, and I think they all actually flow quite well. And if you would like any guidance and support with regard to your spiritual journey when it comes to divine love and your soulmate and twin flame, I have a beautiful course on Udemy called The Journey of Divine Love, actually, and people seem to love the course, and it can really help you to embrace the connection and learn from it as you step into the beauty of who you are. So you could say, I can be your guide and mentor to support you through this phase of your journey if you feel guided to connect with that. Obviously you can find more about that course below this video as well. So as we look at the full moon, you need to really think about those emotions and feelings that are within you right now, what is being called in each and every moment, as you connect with the gentleness of who you are and the gentleness of others. Feel into those emotions and feelings, and if you find them difficult and challenging, take everything at your own pace. Be gentle with yourself and allow yourself to grow and evolve. Then step into the beauty of the swan and allow maybe these divine connections in love to unfold as you step into this divine love, as you transcend on your journey. Finally, as we look at the final card, it was all about that mentor. Seeking a mentor to guide you on your journey. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So maybe it's your time to grow, evolve, and step into who you're meant to be. So that's a beautiful spread. Absolutely beautiful spread there. Have any questions or comments? Please leave them in the comments section below. I'll be sure to answer any questions that you may have. And now what I wanted to do is provide you with an exercise to assist you with embracing those shadow aspects within, so that you can release them during this full moon, so that you can let go of aspects of yourself that no longer serve you. Maybe aspects of your journey that don't serve you anymore, so that you can step on your pathway, in your own unique way and allow your journey to unfold. So check out this video and allow yourself to connect with it, but it's really important for you to be honest with yourself as you go through this exercise, okay? And I'll be back with you in just a moment. And today within this video, I wanted to share with you an exercise which is all about releasing those things that no longer serve you and shining a light on your shadow. Because often what we tend to do as we go about our spiritual journey and as we awaken our soul pathway, we tend to deny our shadow, repress it, and even ignore it as if it doesn't even exist, which for me only causes us more pain and suffering. There are so many people in the spiritual community that speak about love and light. And it's all well and good for us to live in a place of love and light. But when we're denying, we're suppressing, and we're repressing the shadow, we are only living in a place of false light when we're not honouring all those different aspects of ourselves. So honouring and loving our shadow is really starting to step into a place of wholeness and unification, loving all those aspects of self. Shadow is an amalgamation of not only those suppressed and repressed emotions, but those emotions we see as ugly within ourselves, that we're not good enough, we're not worthy. And I personally believe when we come to really acknowledge and love our shadow, that's when we start to realize that it's beautiful. All the shadow wants to do is to be seen. And when you can really look at your shadow and acknowledge it, that's when you can truly love, honour and appreciate yourself in the wholeness of who you are. So I'm really excited about sharing this exercise with you today. But what I will say is it's really important for you to be honest with yourself and honest with the emotions that come from within you. Within this exercise, I advise you to take some time out for yourself, where you can be in a place of peace and solitude, where there are no distractions around you. You can really connect within, feel the emotions, and allow them to come to the surface as you let them go. But I'm going to be going through this in much more information with you shortly, so stay tuned. So let's jump into the exercise itself. And what I will say is that it's essential for you to be honest and transparent with yourself. Acknowledge your shadow and write down any emotion that comes from within you. And we are going to start by exploring the wounds that you have within yourself. Embrace your wounds without any judgment. Allow yourself to feel into them and then write them down on this notepad you've got here. What I'd like for you to do is to connect with your doubts, and fears that surround this wound that you may have. Maybe the fear of judgment that you place on yourself or that others may place on you. Maybe the fear of releasing this to the universe or connecting with this wound itself. Allow yourself to feel into these fears and doubts so that you can release them to the universe and move forward in your life. Releasing any shame and guilt that may reside within you. So within this section, what I'd love for you to do is write down something that you may find shameful about yourself and something you hold only to yourself and you wouldn't tell anybody else. Be honest with what comes up and allow yourself to write it down. And the same goes for guilt that you may hold within yourself. Allow yourself to connect with the emotions and energy of this shame and guilt. Connect deep within it. Allow it to rise to the surface, and then we can begin to release it. That you have explored your shadow, you can then look at embracing self-love. So now it's time to top yourself up with love. And within this section, what I'd love for you to do is write down all the things that you love and appreciate about yourself. And think about those aspects of yourself that are unlovable, at which you can truly love and appreciate within yourself, even through the darkness. And allow yourself to connect with that, and again be completely honest with yourself and fill yourself up with that love. Of this exercise is to connect with the energies and the emotions behind the words at which you've written down. This will help you to let go and release yourself from all the baggage at which you're holding. So allow yourself to find a place of solitude where you can connect with these words and read them back to you. Any emotions that rise to the surface, allow them to be felt. You may have a tear in your eye. You may have sadness that comes from within. But allow yourself to connect with the emotions and the feelings in order for you to then let go. Exercise is to truly release from the emotions and energies of the words at which you've written down here, and all of the feelings that reside within your shadow. And there are many ways at which you can do this. I'd recommend to gather your pieces of paper together and rip them up into small and tiny pieces, and then you can simply throw them away. But another way in which you could do it is rip the pieces of paper up again into small and tiny pieces and then throw them onto an open fire.
Because as you do so, you can allow yourself to watch the burning away of the emotions and feelings as you send them to Mother Earth to heal, to protect you, and to help you truly release. What I love to do is have fire ceremonies where a group of people gather together. They do this whole exercise and then they go through this final process of release. When you do this in small groups, it allows you to share with open honesty and transparency, which can aid in the assistance of releasing these emotions.
So I do hope you found that exercise to be valuable and useful. If you would like any extra support on your spiritual journey and soul pathway, I have numerous shamanic healing sessions and mentoring sessions to guide and support you. You can find out more about them on my website, which is www.awakenyoursoulpathway.co.uk or thesoulpathway.com. Take care, much love, and I wish you all the best through this holiday season as you enjoy Christmas. Take care, much love, and I'll connect with you again soon. Bye for now.